Hi everyone, this is Younggil, and I'm going to review a game played between Barack and me. So Barack won the WDQ division of the Australian Go Club tournament. This is a teaching game with the winner of the division. It was an even game. Black is Baraki, and then I played for white. And I hope you will enjoy this review. So black played like this, and then this is a normal one of the popular openings, and up to here there's no problem. But here actually in this case black has two nice options. One is A and the other one is B. And in this case if there's no black stone at like C, then like this one blocking here would be good. But since there's a black C stone, maybe blocking here would be the right choice. So in that case, black can play the normal Joseki, and then black's formation at the bottom is pretty good. So like for example, if black's formation is different, for example, if black has a stone here, then maybe in this case it's different. Probably black can block this way, because now black takes center and then probably play somewhere else. So in this case, black doesn't need to worry about the low side group because they are already settled. So in this case, if black blocks here, then it's a wrong direction, because now in this case, because A is like lower position, white can easily reduce a black's moyo like this way. So white can lightly run away like this, and then even if black can connect underneath, it's already quite small and it's already limited. So that's why in this case black can block this way. So in this game, since black has a stone at like A instead of B, then blocking at C would be the right choice. So now white is happy, and now black's A doesn't work really well now. Yeah. So anyway, now this is the white jump is the last move of this Joseki, which means black can actually play somewhere else. So in this case, because A is 3, B is 3-4, approaching around here would be the biggest move. Or black can also play at the top. Then if white play something like this, black can also play in the top right corner. So reinforcing the corner like this, and each another game. In the game, black exchange this, but it's unnecessary, and also it fears black's own liberty. So black doesn't have to play like this. It's not a good exchange. So white approaches here on the right side, and black's this pincer was really good. So for example, if black just answers like this, which looks normal, but then white might just extend. So even if black can attach here and play something like this, then white is already happy, because white can settle on the right side pretty easily, and black cannot make a big territory once white settle down like that. So this one was the right choice. It was a good choice. So white could also jump into the corner, but in that case, black can block here, because now this is obviously a wrong direction, because there's no and nothing black's move. So in this case, white can play here first, and as you can see, black's these stones are not very useful in this case. So even if black goes here, it's already limited, and the scale of black's territory is too small, so black can't play like that. But anyway, in that case, black can block here, and black's right side is quite deep. So for example, if white has to answer now, black can play around here, then it's all black's moyo, and then probably black's territory now, because it's hard for white to invade and leave now. So that's why I chose this attachment. The meaning is, if black after that, if black it comes back, now I can probably slide here, and after that, jump into the corner at A and cutting at B I. So I can easily settle it. So maybe black would better answer on the right side, and black can think about playing at A and B. So A is obviously just connect a black stone and save. But actually in this case, black can also think about playing at B. So meaning is black can save A stone, and also make a good shape of the center. So in this case, if I cut, black can attack here, and now black doesn't have to block because black has a helping stone. Black has another stone at A, so there's no problem. Black can block here, and then capture white's cutting stones. And white might play it like this way, but black can attach and try to fight. So white can, in this case, jump into the corner to offer a trade. And black can probably play something like this and make a big territory on the right side. So locally it's like maybe good result for black, but maybe overall white is still okay, because if you just have a look at the game, then black's territory is all like on the right side, and then so nothing else. But if white goes here, for example, white has a big territory in the top right corner and bottom right corner, and basically white got 4 corners, and white can easily jump into the center. But anyway, in the actual game, black just connected here, and white could easily fight. So black could still attach here, but black chose this way. Actually, that's still fine. So black, the meaning of this one is black tries to save the corner, and that's because Borak thought that if white can get the corner, then white can basically have 4 corners. So black will be behind in terms of territory. So he tries to save the top right corner. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea. So now the for the territory, it's well still well balanced, I can say. So now because white has a weakness here. So for example, if white doesn't answer, black can still go out. And if white tries to cap, then black can cut. And this fighting might be too much for white. White cannot make a good result from this fighting. So white just jumped here. So this one is slightly more efficient than just like connecting something like this. So this is a better way for the center. And then black keeps on playing. So in this case, actually the right side is already kind of finished. So black can play like this. And Borak worries that if white goes here, black's right side is limited. But in that case, black doesn't have to answer because the right side is already quite strong and solid. So black has no weakness on the right side. So which means black can play somewhere else. In this case, because white didn't answer to black's approach, black can probably play another move. And then now white's potential will be limited as well. So it's another game. But now in the game, black attaches here, but probably it's not the right move. So if black really wants to keep going, maybe black can think about playing something like this. So if white pushes and cuts, then black can just extend here, and white can still fight like this way, but it doesn't matter. Black can just keep extending here, and now black can just jump out. So while they are fighting in the center, white's potential at the top is already quite limited. So which is good for black. So, and actually white can play like this, which is a good move, because if black comes and cut, then white can simply capture in a laydown. But now actually white black can still maybe approach here, or if black has another move, something like this, if black can exchange something like this, and black can settle at the top, or black can also cut and fight. So in this case, the ladder is not working. Yeah, since black already exchanged A for B, it's a ladder breakup. So black can think about this sort of way. So in the actual game, black attaches here and like increase the right side, but the scale of the right side is already it's not really big, and now the white has a better moyo at the top. So in this case, actually white maybe should have played something like this. So in this case, even if black can like jump in, white can answer here, and then now watch the top left area will become really big. And also white can develop the left side as well later on. But I played here, so I just try to test what black can do now. So for example, in this case, if black approaches here now, white can pincer, and it's a little bit too much for black because now white A becomes really useful in this fighting. So Barak chose this one, which is the right move. So when white already has a stone on the side like this, A or B, then this sort of like long knight approach is the right way. Or black can also play here. So in this case, a loose approach is better because then white cannot attack severely in this case. So for example, if white just answer here, now black can play like this, and it's quite light. And after that, black can always jump here in center. And black can also play like this. That's another way. Black can probably jump here or jump here. That's another possible way. So white, pincer here, which means if black just run away, then now white can come back. So the result is slightly better for white. So now attachment here is the right move, and then cutting is a good follow-up. So in this case, black can cross cut here, and now black can capture either A or B. So maybe white can also cut off one of black's stones, but since it was a white area, then the trade must be okay for black. So white chose this way, which is the normal way, and then black played here, which is also a joseki now. So white cannot easily run away because black can hane here, and then as you can see, this is too much for white. In that case, black can extend here, and after that, A and B are miai. So white collapses now. So but now actually black has another option. So usually, in this case, A is the most common follow-up, but black can also play at B. In that case, actually, black can also play at B. So when the outside is more urgent or important, or black wants to play for the top area, then B is actually a good idea. So white can get the corner territory, but it doesn't really matter because black can actually go out, which is more important in this game. So in this case, black can actually go here, and if white doesn't get the corner, black can turn at A, which is a big move. And later on, black can easily slide at B, so white's top area becomes smaller. So in the game, black just chose this way, and then white push up. So because white had a stone already at A, so this one is a good idea in this case. Okay. So if there's no white stone, for example, if there's no white stone, then black can just extend here, and black is happy. But because white can just block here, then it's still available for white. So now black hane, which means if white just answer here now, black is happy to take care of his weakness. So cutting here is a good probing move. And now where should black go? So black in the actual game, black yeah, play this way, and then he tried this way again. But actually now, black should have just capture here, and this one is actually a little bit too much for white. So white can still fight like this, but I'm not sure if it's working well or not. Looks like black can still fight like this way. Yeah, so it's a little bit complicated. So in that case, probably white might just Atari here and connect. Then black can capture here, and it'll be good enough for black locally. Yeah, but in the actual game, then Borak actually made a mistake. He misread here, and now black is in trouble because black cannot connect since white can attach here, and the stones captured in a snapback, right? So now this is a snapback. So black has to run away, has to come back, and then the result becomes good for white. So when you are fighting in this area, then you have to be careful because after that it looks like white A stone is already being captured, but actually white can still attach here, and black is actually being captured now. So even if black blocks here, then white can still Atari, and black is dead. So in that case, like after that, white can either Atari at A or Atari at B, so black cannot save the key stones. So anyway, after that, white captures and black has 10. So in this case, if you have a look at the whole game, then you can see that white's top left corner area is really strong. So I mean, white wall, it has no weakness. So maybe black would better reduce white area. So normally when white stones are on third line, like for example, white A is on third line and B is also on third line, then shoulder hit is usually the best move. So for example, something like this. But this one is actually a little bit too much because white can attack like this and probably something like this. It's a little bit too much. It's a bit too much now. Or white can also play something like this. Yeah. So normally that's because too close to our white influence. Maybe black can shoulder hit this way and then jump. So white can probably try to attack. So maybe I can try to attack, but black can still fight. So it's not really easy for black to run away and live inside, but the game was already not really easy for black to play. So black just has to fight. Anyway, in this game, black chose that way. This is also big, but it wasn't the right place because the left side was more urgent in this game. So this is actually big, but because left side is more urgent, then black should have a play there first. So white played here, which means if black answers here, then white can increase the left side really big. So playing here was a good idea. So now if white extend here, then black can come out and fight, or black can also fight a cockfight here later on. So Atari here is usually the right choice, and Atari here was good. So now black actually had a better choice. In the actual game, black just connected here and make a tiger's mouse. But locally, what black can do is black can Atari here first, because now even if black Atari here and connect, black cannot make a really good shape on the left side. So black can choose to Atari here, and white cannot fight the call because black wouldn't answer any of white's coast threat. But if white goes here, black can actually answer. And now black has a nice coast threat. This one is a really powerful coast threat because if white doesn't answer, black can capture white's whole corner, so which is too big. So now white should just connect, and then black can make a tiger's mouth. White should answer, and black can just suppress white A, and then the result would be good enough. So that one is actually better than this, because now if black Atari is here, probably white wouldn't answer. White might just Atari like this, or maybe cut here and tries to fight like this way, or just like Atari and play like this. Yeah. So white center is too big now. So even if black captures, it doesn't matter. White can just come back, and black cannot gain any big point from the corner. So black just played here, but the problem is white left side is getting bigger now. So now black has to choose between capturing white A stone with B, or going out towards the white left side with C. So which one is more? Which one is better in this case? So then you have to evaluate which area is more important or bigger. So for example, you can play a B and you get some territory. But if you play here and get some territory, white can also make a big territory. So in this case, black made this much territory, but white can make this much, which is much bigger. And then also the game becomes quite simple now. So when you are usually when you are behind, you should try to make the game complicated or complex. So if the game becomes easy, then it's not easy to make up a mistake for white. So you'd better make it more complicated. So this one wasn't the right way, because black can try to go out. And once white goes once black goes out, now the territory becomes smaller, and black can still maybe try to go out. And if white peep here, then black can still actually fight. Since the game is already good for white, black doesn't need to worry about the fighting, because black can get some chance of catching up. So this one is a little bit slow, and white is happy to come back here. So this one is actually a mistake. Why should I have just connect? And that might be good enough for white. White can make a really huge territory in the center. So white Atari here, but black doesn't just answer. But Atari here and then push up. This was a good choice. And then now Atari here is also another good choice. And now where should black go? So usually if you are behind, you can actually push through like black played in the game. But then you have to fight on the left side. So in this case, black played like this. And so maybe black can think about making a call like this. So then black can try to find some cross thread in the center. But if it's too much, it looks like it's a little bit too much, then black can actually connect in the center, maybe connect in the center like this way. And white needs to just answer here, and then black can come back. So now if I cut, black can still fight. So black can fight here, and white, the cutting stones are rather in trouble. So maybe this would be the best way, and then the game would be still slightly better for white, but black can play. So it's still long game now. But anyway, this one is also a good idea. When you feel like you cannot catch up, then this could be a good choice. So if white answers back, then obviously it's much better. It's much better than just playing much better than just playing like this, right? Yeah, much better. So, but anyway, white cut here. In that case, black has to fight the call. But now black just try to live inside, but the problem is there's no way to leave. So since white outside is really strong now, this outside is strong here, and also white this group is also strong. So now the game is practically over. But if black just instead of this, if black played here, then the game would have been much longer. So if white it doesn't want to make a core fight, then actually black can still try to make a core something like this. So if white goes here, black can make two eyes. Black has an eye here at A, another eye at B. So white still has to fight the core. Instead of that, white can still fight the core. So now, you can see that white Atari is a white Atari is a big mistake. White doesn't have to Atari. White can just connect, and then now it's really good enough. So sometimes, you have to think about your opponent's move. So if you just expect a black to just connect, then now it's only maybe your thought. So your opponent doesn't usually follow your idea, your plan, because the plan is good for you. Your plan is usually good for you. So you should also always you should worry about your opponent fight back like this. So anyway, in this game, black's maybe opening wasn't very good because it's a little bit slow. Black could just play something else like this each another game. And this one is a little bit slow as well. And now white center becomes better. But black played really well here. So this one was excellent move, and maybe this one would have been better, but it's still okay. But now black made a mistake. Probably black can just play around here and make a tiger's mouth. And now black can take center, and then it's a little bit better than the actual game. Or even after that, black can simply Atari here, and then capture. So even if white capture white takes center, but it's still worthwhile. Black can get a big territory now. He played really well in this game, as you can see. And he is the winner of the double DDQ, and he will play in a single DDQ in the next tournament for sure. It's yet too strong. So anyway, then if you have any questions, then maybe you can ask me. And I hope you learned something new from this game and review. And I hope you will enjoy watching this. Okay, thank you very much. See ya. Bye.